चलता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. How do we know that we are going in the right direction in our spiritual pursuit? Till such time, we have this notion, we are inside the body and the world is outside the body. Till then, we have not taken even one step on the spiritual path. Hey Krishna, Satyanas. Because of this one error, we keep on all the time. But when it is said in the scriptures, that when you sit for meditation, you will be seeing light and all that, continue. But then they say, Atma is inside everything. See? All these statements must be understood. What is what you call technically Tatparya Nirnay? Tatparya Nirnay means moral of the story. When something is told, what for it is told? See? Therefore, in Avadhut Gita, in this 25th mantra, we are given a vision. Ghate bhinne yatha kashe akashe liyate yatha deha bhave tatha yogi swarupe paramatmani. Like when a pot breaks, the pot space merges in the total space. The pot space doesn't come out of the pot after the pot dies and then goes in search of any potty. Khali hai kya? No. What does it mean? It means the space is not in the pot, but the pot is in the space. Container is always bigger than the contents, is it not? So simple. If the body is the container, then how the whole universe should be inside? But is it inside? Everything is outside. See? Therefore, this standpoint has to be changed. And it can be changed only by wisdom, understanding. So our present standpoint is what? I am inside the body and the world is outside. So, how do we see the world? This is mine, that is mine, that is not mine, that is mine. So the world is accepted by us in two ways, my and not my. Wherever there is a sense of ownership This is mine, this is yours. We are in the samsara. So that which is mine is not me. See? This is my tab, but I am not the tab. This is my kutta, but I am not the kutta. This is my donkey, but I am not the donkey. So simple. Whose body is this? It's my body. Then how do we become body? Either whatever is recognized as mine, in the same manner, when the body is also recognized as mine, why there are two standpoints? See? House is mine, but I am not the house. Exactly the same way. The body is mine, but I am not the body. Now on this foundation, now start working your spiritual life. See? Then what will be that? So if I am not the body, what does it mean? I am there, no doubt. But if I am not the body, what is the burden of this statement? I am not the body. Is it only mechanically? I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not... Is that? Think. See? So find out, I am not the table. Means what? The shape of the table is not my shape. See? So, if I am not the body, means what? The shape of the body is not my shape. So, body has a form. If I am other than the body, I am formless. Now start working on this stand. What it is like being other than the body. This is what is called as Avadhut Gita. See? So when we play on this stand, if I am other than the body, meaning all the attributes of the body, they don't belong to me. So what are the attributes of the body? Body is born, body grows vertically, sometimes horizontally, body becomes old, body dies. Does it have anything applicable to me? Do we have the experience of birth? Do we have the experience of growth? Do we have the experience of death? Body is absent for us in the dream and deep sleep. But do we have the experience of our absence? So, if we do not trust our own experience, who can teach us? But because of earlier old habit, wrong things are accepted as right and right things are rejected. Therefore, Ghate binne yatha akashe, akashe liyate yatha. Just like when the pot breaks, the pot space is one with the total space. Now be attentive. Even if the pot is not broken, that time also the pot space is not separate from the total space. So to learn that the pot space is total space, is it necessary that we have to break the pot? No need. How? All the attributes of the space, total space, they are 100% reflected in the pot space. Total space is not touched by the fire. Then you take a stick, burning stick, put inside the pot. Is the pot space burnt? Total space is not dirtied by the dust. You put the dust in the pot, is the pot space becoming dirty? So conclusion, to know and experience that the pot space is not other than the total space, exactly the same way, the individual self and the total self, they are not two. So what is the meaning? The self is not in me, the body, but the body is in the self. Change the standpoint. That is spiritual life. See? करना कुछ नहीं है. Then start playing. What? Realize. If I realize that I cannot be inside the body is in me, means what? When I realize that car is for me, I am not the car, then if a scratch happens to the car, doesn't happen to me. Similarly, birth happened to body, not to me. And therefore there is no fear of death. Slowly and steadily, these thought process will become not only heard, but experienced. See? Because after many lives of efforts, we are establishing body identification. So it will take time. So, deha bhave yatha yogi sarupe paramatmani. But a yogi, he who is thus free from the body identification, yet continue to exist. And therefore, the real spiritual practice is getting freedom from the body identification. The moment you start even playing it false, then you are playing the role of a son, you are playing the role of a husband, you are playing the role of a father, but you are none of them. So when you are playing the role, play your role perfectly well, but don't become serious about it. See? So all seriousness will disappear. Life will become light. Continuing further, Ukteyam karma yuktanam matiryante pisagatihi nachokta yoga yuktanam matiryante pisagatihi. Those who have this notion, I am doing this, I am doing that, so karma yuktanam, because they have accepted that I am inside the body and I am doing something. See? For them, it is told that whatever is your last thought, that will be your next life. But na upta yoga yuktanam, those who have discarded the notion that I am somebody in the body, for them the thoughts will have no impact. Like an actor on the stage, he may say, honey darling, I love you, to that dumb actress. He knows that he is not loving her. See, only acting. Therefore, highest spiritual practice is this, Karnataka. But how to do that? Don't tell me you don't know. What are you doing now? Huh? Sitting like a statue? Challenge. Suna ke dikhao. See, friends, I have been talking for last 20 minutes. How many minutes you have heard? Huh? Even this is not heard. Therefore, the principle behind this Jiva, Punarjanma, last life, Papa, Punya, hell or heaven, the purpose is, Tatparya Nirnaya, is to bring to our cognition following facts. Number one, we are squarely responsible for everything that happens in our life. Nobody is responsible. First. See. then what will happen? We'll stop blaming others. But then we are intellectuals. But why this is happening in my life? Now the scriptures have to help us. So the scripture tells, in the last life, you have tortured your wife. Therefore, in this life, she is taking the revenge. Oh God, we don't go further. We are ready with this to accept it. Have we seen last life? No. But then the cause and effect is there. Therefore, biggest obstacle in life is respecting the cause and effect. Why? Sky is too high. ऐसा ही होता है. See, don't unnecessarily waste time. Like if you take the example, fire. We have never asked a question why the fire is hot. We accept it and then decide. We don't question why the things, when they are thrown up, they fall back on the earth. They fall, we know that. So accept it. Thereafter, what will happen? We will get out of the catch of logic, cause and effect. See? So, ukteyam karmayuktanam matiryanti pisagati. As is the last thought, so is the next life. This is only for those who have got that wrong notion. I am doing this, I am doing that. See? There is one lady who is regularly writing me about her every small little problem. Somebody, my son, he doesn't want to get married to that girl now. He was going with her for so many days. She is in India. The boy is here, running around with girls. And her problem is, he is not getting married to that girl. Last 5 years he has been sending me her photo, but now he doesn't want to get married, Swamiji. Is it right? Now what will happen to that girl? I said, don't worry, Mama, I'll get married to her. A boy who is running independently in USA and doing all kinds of things, and this old lady worrying in him not to. Friend, worrying becomes our second nature. If there is nothing to worry, they'll become mad. One old lady, she was worrying about her children. And what was the worry? Swamiji, I don't know how to tell my children. They don't listen to me. Now see, my son's granddaughter, she is yet to get married, but he is not worried about it. Now imagine, my son's granddaughter, what must be the weight of the age of that lady? She was 90 plus. So I heard and kept quiet. Thereafter, the son told me, when we were taking breakfast, Swamiji, tell my mother, she is worrying so much about every damn thing. I don't know how to stop her worrying. I said, is it? I said, Mama, why do you worry everything unnecessarily? She became more angry with me. This is the only thing I can do. If I don't do this, what will I do? The worry is a kind of some toy in your head. Worry. A worry is like, a simple example, worry is like a mental eczema. मजा आता है, कर. See, you may not like what I am going to tell. We do respect parents, mother, father, everything. But because they are mother and father, that doesn't mean they are wise. They will create problem. You have to protect yourself. See, many houses I have seen. Like yesterday I told you, I got a message. This side my mother is troubling me about that child abortion happened. That side the mother-in-law. Now what should I do? I said, now you three are bothering me. I am not interested in you, your mother-in-law. But what should be done? I say, look here, somebody is a mother does not mean she is wise. Remember this principle. You know where I learned this principle? I went to somebody's house for my yajna, so I was staying with them. Then that lady told me, Swamiji, last time so and so came, some Swamini, she came with her mother. And that time we have decided, no Swami will allow in our house. Why? Because that mother of that Swamini was more torturous than the Swamini. The Swamini had got 101 rules. Now she has another rules. And our house is small. So she will say, my mom like this thing. And mother will say, my daughter like this thing. Are yaar nokar hai kya koi kisi? So that time we decided we are not going to have anybody. I said, then why did you call me? No, you don't have a mother with you. I said, thank God. That day I had understood the principle what the Swami Narayan people follow. After you take your sannyas diksha, no relation should be entertained for anything, including your parents. See, parents, don't get too much involved. Therefore, ya gati karma yuktanam sacha vagendriyat vader yoginam ya gati kwapi yakkatha bhavatorjita. Therefore, whatever is happening to those who are karma yuktanam, they are talking about what happens after the death, etc. But yoginam ya gati kwapi hi akkathya bhavatarjita. But what happens to the yogi is no more told because they have gone beyond the relativity. Wherever there is a relativity, there is a discussion. See? Now take an example. You take in a pot maybe some grains and you throw the grains, or the pot breaks and the grains are spread. What will happen to that grain? Oh, other birds will come and eat it. No, that is true, but what will happen to the pot space when the pot breaks? Will you talk about it? See, therefore, yoginam ya gati kwa api akathya. What happens to the yogi? Nowhere it is mentioned, because nothing happens. In Upanishad it is said, यदा सर्वे प्रमुच्यन्ते कामा यस्य हृदि श्रितः अथ मर्त्यः अमृतो भवति अत्र ब्रह्म समश्नुते. इट इज नॉट पोस्थमस, मरने के बाद स्वर्ग जाएंगे. नो. एंड आफ्टर गोइंग टू स्वर्ग विल यू डू मेडिटेशन? इट इज समथिंग लाइक आफ्टर मैरिज यू गो फॉर हनीमून एंड डू मेडिटेशन. See, forget about this. All these are the things only to keep the mouths of the stupid people shut. No heaven, no hell, no punarjanma, no nothing. The truth alone is. This is for whom? Those who are listening to Avadhut Gita. Those who want to have Nanda ke Anand Bhayo Jai Kanaiya Lal ki tabla peti le lo. It is not for them. See? Nayam Atma Balahinena Labhyaha Nacha Pramadar Vapyalingat. So Yoginam Yagati Kwapi hi akathya bhavatorjita. Therefore, there is nothing like what happens to the yogi after death. Nothing. He doesn't die. Because when the body dies, 5 elements go back. Who died? Mind is mind only because there are contents. See? 5 elements are body because it has got a shape and size. But when shape and size disintegrated, nothing is lost. Exactly the same manner, consciousness with the objectivity and content is the mind. Mind free from the objectivity and content is Paramatma. And how do we know it has happened? No desires. Therefore, yada sarve prabuchante kama, desires, yasya vridishrataha. When we come to a point of zero desire level, atra brahma samashnute, you are one with the divine. Nay, you are divine. And our scriptures tell, whether you want or you don't want, you are divine man, recognize. स्वामी जी क्यों मजाक उड़ाते हो, हम तो पापी है. That is why the fathers are called a pap. Papa. See, Mahapapi. They don't call mother as a papi, na? Papa papi aa gaye. So, now 28th verse. Evam jnatva tvam ummargam yoginam naiva kalpitam vikalpa varjanam tesham swayam siddhi pravartate. Evam jnatva tu amum margam. Thus, he who has, the yogi, the great masters who have thus known this, then they are not following any particular path. See? Karma marga, upasana marga, yoga marga, no nothing. See? When you don't have to go anywhere, will you require GPS? No, but it is freely available. Oh, it's true, but I don't have to go anywhere. No, but it is available here, freely available. Come on here, I don't want to go anywhere. So, no punya, no papa, no dharma, no adharma. See? Evam jnatva, thus having discovered our essential name, so amum margam yogina naiva kalpitam. So, by the yogis, all these things, just drop everything. You might have heard in the lives of many masters, there was one Mahatma and probably Namdev Maharaj. He was so great and constantly chanting the Lord's name. He used to talk to Vittal Bhagwan, but he had no guru. So he was told, you have to get a guru, go to that area, you will get. So he was there. And that Mahatma is Avadhut. He was sleeping in a Shiva temple with his legs, feet on the Shiva linga. He said, what kind of guru it is? See? That doesn't mean we should do that, okay? Understand? मैं प्रैक्टिस कर रहे अपने अवकात पहचानो. Therefore, this way, that way is beyond. See? Vikalpa varjanam tesham swayam siddhi pravartate. No vikalpa. What is the vikalpa? Jiva jagat ishvara, papa punya, dharma adharma, joy sorrows, achievement failure, birth death. All vikalpa are gone. This is called as nirvikalpa samadhi. No, vikalpa means options. So what is nirvikalpa samadhi? Right now, do we have any doubt about our being? That is nirvikalpa samadhi. कुछ भी नहीं करना, ना पकोड़े बनाओ ना, कुछ नहीं करना. The disease of doing is so much. See? Unless you chant the Lord's name, how it is possible? Friends, spiritual practice is not a mimicry. See, many of us imagine that. Like, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, is any picture where he is shown that he is like, Vivekananda Swami. His picture is there sitting like this. Has anybody ever seen Ramana Maharshi sitting in a posture? No. What is this posture? This is Tedasana. Spiritual practice is not a mimicry. You have to have your own direct approach to the reality. How the mimicry happens? Because somebody is growing the beard, so if I go beard, I think I will also get, what? Animals zoo in your beard. No mimicry. See? The net result is you are you. Calling gold an ornament is an abuse. Calling gold as gold is the truth. Calling Paramatma as Jiva Jagat Ishvara is abuse. Recognizing Jiva Jagat Ishvara, nothing but Paramatma, is the truth. See? Evam jnatva tvam margam yoginam naiva kalpitam. It is not imagination. If you go to the heaven, there will be many apsaras. In Hindi, officers are called as apsar. So, in the heaven, there are apsaras. And after, what will you do there? See? Till such time, bhoga vritti doesn't die from our head, we have not taken a single step on the spiritual path. Bhog any kind. See? Therefore, vikalpa naiva kalpitam, vikalpa vrajanam tesham swayam siddhi pravartate. No struggle, no option, just be. And how to achieve that? Our Mahamantra tells. What the Mahamantra tells? Living at zero complaint level. No complaint. The children complain about the parent complain about the children, the wife complains about the husband complains about the wife. Arey yaar, दूसरा कुछ करो ना. Is this all life? See? And once you get in that mode of complaining, nobody can help you. See, I'll tell you, it happened in Mumbai. One lady, elderly, nice lady, she came and talked to me. And she started telling all about her whole life. See, it is not Ramayana, but she was elderly, so I didn't want to throw her out. So, Amiji, now I am feeling relieved after I talked to you. Am I a bathroom or what? You came and feeling relieved? See, friends. Then she went. Again she came next. Swamiji, yesterday I forgot to tell you important. फिर आ गई क्या? That day I had discovered this principle. I don't want to know anything about anybody and I don't want to talk anything about me. See? Nothing, only that filth, nothing else. We are like what? Like a child. When a child loses his tooth for the first time, watch where the tongue of the child goes, where the tooth is not. So the parents tell, don't take your tongue like that thing. The tooth will come like a pig's tooth outside. See? Exactly the same way. Where the teeth are, there the tongue will not go. Where the tooth is not, there the tongue will go. What Narayana has given us, that we don't talk. What we don't have, about that our tongue becomes long. See, friends, this negative approach in life is not spirituality. I have done so much of God. What you did of God? Who needs you? Even your own people don't need you. God will need you. See what an arrogance. And therefore they suffer in life. So, continuing further, Tirthe vantyaja gehe va yatra kutra mrutopi va na yogi pashyate garbham pare brahmani liyate. Yogi na garbham pashyati. The yogi is not born again. He is not again entering the filthy womb of any mother. See? Then, Tirthe, whether the yogi dies on the Varanasi or the banks of Ganges, Antyajagehe, or in the house of the most disgusted person, Yatra Kutra Mrutopiva, or anywhere on the roadside or anywhere, let him die. Yogi na pashyate garbham, because he is already dead before the body's death. See? We talk about mrityu, but we do not know how to die. Therefore, we have to die again and again. Die only once, not to repeat it again. See? That death which is experienced while you are alive is the real death. Therefore, na yogi pashyate garbham pare brahmani liyate is one with the divine. See, friends, when a house is destroyed and a new building is constructed, is it something happening good or bad to the space which was occupied by the house, old house? Nothing happened. See, house has changed, not the space. In the same manner, we have to focus attention on this reality. Enough of this world. This world has always been like this. Don't waste your time and energy. These two things, remember, when you go home, make big posters and write on one poster as a label, Sukha Kachra. Keep examples of furniture, your clothes, etc. And second, Gila Kachra. Keep the pictures of all your relatives. Look at you. Gila Kachra, Sukha Kachra. Don't make a beautiful frame and keep on looking at Gila Kachra. See, friends, we know our parents. Some of us know grandparents. Some of us may know great-grandparents. After 3 or 4 generations, has even a single thought come about any one of them? Do we know the name of the 4th or 5th generation grandparents? What? Unwanted. Same is going to happen about you and me. Swamiji, don't say like that. I want to become immortal. And therefore, I am ready to give donation on one condition. What? My name should be there. See? Dagdumal, Patharmal, Gotawala donated ₹100. What more samsara than this? Because samsara is name and form. All the time only in that. So, Tirthe antyajadehe yatra kutra mrutopi vam na yogi pashyate garbham. The wise man is no more again and again punarapi jananam punarapi maranam. Because he has killed the death before the death comes. This is so simple, friends. See, childhood body, where it has gone, it has died. Then another body was born. the teenage body, that died. Then the middle-aged body, that died. Then the old-age body, that died. In and through, we have 3 experiences of death. So we should be expert in dying, is it not? बट स्वामी जी मरने के बाद क्या होता है? पहले मरो तो यार, फिर देखेंगे मरने के बाद क्या होता है. The only reason is all our spiritual life, what we think is strengthening the body identification. And the real spiritual practice is rise above the body identification and give up the notion that we are a vyakti, a jiva in the body. We are abhivyakti, not the vyakti. See, bulbs are vyakti, individuals. But the light in the bulb is abhivyakti, manifestation of electricity. See, in the same manner, body-wise we may be different. But like the light in the bulb, the life in us is common. If the bulb cannot produce light, it is dead. In the same manner, if there is no life, it is dead. See, friends, it's not the holy people, the body is made out of sometime 11-12 elements तो लग ही जाते हैं. And that poor fellow, एक dead. अरे, it is the same rubbish. No difference whatsoever. So, na yogi pashyate garbham pare brahmani liyate. Sahajam achintyam yastu pashyet swarupam. Sahajamajam achintyam yastu pashyet swarupam. Sahajamajam nityam घटति यदि यथेष्टं लिप्यते नैव दोषैः सकृदपि तदभावात् कर्म किंचिन्न कुर्यात् तदपि न च विबद्धः संयमी वा तपस्वी. Sahajam, effortless. Ajam, unborn. Achintyam does not fall in the purview of thought. See? This is a mic, is a thought. This is a table, is a thought. This is a girl, is a thought. It is New Jersey, is a thought. But I am is not a thought. Thoughts are subject to modification. Our being, I am, is not a thought. It is an experience. See? Sahaj, natural. Ajam, unborn. Achintyam, you don't have to think. To know anything other than the self, you require a process of thinking or thoughts. And then it becomes known. So the same example, eyes are required to see colors and forms, but the same eyes become useless to see themselves. Mind can think only about something other than the mind. Mind cannot think about itself. Manasam tu kim margane krute naiva manasam marga arjavat. Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. When we recognize this, we talk about mind. That is the beauty of Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. First, he has accepted our standpoint. First of all, karturadnaya prapyate phalam karma kim param karma tajjadam. Karma is glorified. And then how to get rid of the karma. Then upasana is glorified. See, Ashtamurti Bhrudevas Chintanam. See, then that is glorified. When that is also dropped, upasana is done to make the mind single pointed. So in both the cases, karma accepts mind is, but it is impure. Through karma, make it pure. Then mind is karma, mind is multi-pointed, make it single-pointed by the upasana. Then mind is accepted in yoga, and then make the mind controlled. So these three paths, karma, upasana and yoga, they have accepted mind as a reality and they are working on that. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, Manasam tu kim margane krute. When you want to find out this mind, what we are talking about, what is this mind here? Find out. So, margane krute, when you find out, what happens? Naiva manasam, are mind gayab ho gaya. Naiva manasam. This experience of yours, you are neither hearing nor seeing. This experience, which does not have any content of experience, contentless experience is our divine nature. If I ask you to think about rains in Bombay, you go on thinking. If I ask about the accident somewhere, you can keep on thinking. If I tell you, think about nothing, so when you think about something, mind is born. When you are nothing to think about, you are divine. This thought-free experience is the truth. Thoughts are required when objectivity is taken as real. See, when you want to see the colors and forms, then the vision is required. If you are not interested in color and form, vision is not required. See? Like that blind saint, what is his name? Yashu. No, Surdas. Surdas ji refused to have the vision. I don't want vision. I don't want to see anything. One young man I know, he is blind and married, and he was very close with the Japanese language. You can imagine, Indian was expert in Japanese language. He learned everything, although he is blind. But then some research was done and they say your vision can be rectified, it can be done. He said, I don't want to see anything, I am happy. See, we don't want to know anything about anybody. You are one with yourself. See, therefore, sahaja ajam achintyam vastu yap pashe sarupam ghatati yadi yatashtam lipyate naiva doshaihi. See, if this is recognized, then there are no dosha. Nothing can disturb this. See? Sakrudapi tad abhavat karma kinchin na kuryat. Only once we have to discover our divine nature, friends, it is not repeated. Repetition is possible only in the finite. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in 2nd chapter, Sthitva syam antakalepi brahma nirvana mruchati. He who has dropped the world, then the sense organs, then the mind and I, who was the experiencer of the world, and thus he has come to discover his nature when Antakalepi, at the last moment leaving this body, he has attained fulfillment. Atra Brahma Samashnute. For him there is no birth or death. See, friends. See, my friend, just recognize this. When a divorce happens, who is bound and who is liberated? Nothing. Neither the husband dies, nor the man is liberated. Because although he was carrying the burden of the husband, that time also he was a man, but he has forgotten that he is a man, and he became so much buried under that non-existing husband that he was suffering. There is only one way, I should get rid of her, and you get divorced. No. Now what has happened? You are the same dumb and she is the same dumbo. This is so simple, my friends. When illusions are taken as real, samsara begins. Then, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% and Karnataka. Don't take any relation so seriously that you are broken in your head. Therefore, sakrudapi tad abhavad karma kinchin na kuryat. See, once this truth is recognized, no karma, no papa, no punya, no dharma, no adharma. Tadapi nacha vibaddaha sayami va tapasvi. Because he has gone beyond the relativity, then for him, no papa nor punya, no nothing, and he is neither bound nor liberated, he is one with the divine. See? In the dream, we were having a bad dream and suffering, and then the dream broke. So when we are out of the dream, should we say, I am liberated from the miseries? No. Then, I now realize I was dumb to think that I am a dreamer. In the same manner, when we wake up from this waking dream, nothing of this world will ever touch us. This is what is the real spiritual life. See? So, although he may be seen as if, what kind of Mahatmas they are, they move here and there and all that, These wrong notions has to be given. There is to be one Mahatma. He was always, when he used to come to Mumbai, in Prempuri Ashram, I used to go and take his darshan. Every time he said the same thing, dozens time. If you want, in Hindi, he was a staunch Hindi bureau. If you want to know Bhagavad Gita in English, listen from Swamiji. Nobody can tell like him. Every time the same thing. But he was staunch against English. Very much. And then one day he told me, see, I have written some notes on Bhagavad Gita in Sanskrit. If you translate them in English, you can publish it. I said, okay, Maharaj, I will do that. Then he said, when we were young, he was very old, reading our scriptures in the Mlencha Bhasha, that means non-Sanskrit Bhasha or non-Indian Bhasha, is a sin. Therefore, we never studied English because we used to hate it. But now I realize that we have to talk to the people who know English. Therefore, now I am regretting. So you please do my thing in English. See? No hatred. But what happens, to prove our superiority, we try to condemn others. Being Indian, you know that story? In one school where I went, they were showing the various specimens of the animals in a jar. Frog, for example. They are shown other, so frog 3, 4 labels were there, and it was covered. So this is the Filipino frog, this different type. And there was one which was not covered, and it is Indian frog. I said, how come everywhere you have clothes? Why? No, they jump out. Then what about Indian? It will not jump out. Why? When one wants to go, other pulls him down. We don't. See, friends, don't get lost in this world. The world has been always like this thing. Therefore, he had nothing to do, no karma, no nothing, no good, no bad. He has gone beyond all that. Niramayam nishpratimam nirakritim. Nirashrayam nirvapusham nirashisham. Nirdvandva nirmoham alupta shaktikam. Tamisham atmanam upayati shashvatam. Now this wise man, he has attained the supreme reality. What is that supreme reality? It is Niramayam, no health issues. Amaya is an unhealthy condition, body, mind, etc. Nishpratimam, no form. Nirakritim, no particular type of activity. Nirashrayam, no support. Nirvapu, no body. Nirashisham, no blessing, no cursing. Nirdvandvam, no the complementary opposite. Nirmoha, no doubt or confusion. Alupta shaktikam, infinite prowess. Tam isham atmanam upayati shashvatam. To that infinite reality, this wise man has reached. See, before coming to this place for our retreat, how much we were planning. See, I was coming from the Bethlehem. So, in the morning, first of all, I called him, hey, what time you are reaching here? He has already sent a message, but even then, we have to reach there, we are not there. We should not become late. How much time it take? Is the breakfast? Mama, prepare breakfast little quickly. We'll go little early, Walk. After having come over here, on the thoughts of how and when will we reach is over, is it not? Wise man, abiding in this truth. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. See? Therefore we told, wherever action is involved, it is not spirituality. Actions are involved in what condition? When a place is distant, then action of traveling. If it is incomplete, we have to add something. If it is dirty, we have to clean it. The truth that we are, is it far away to gain through action? Is it incomplete? We have to add something. Is it dirty to clean? See, friends, the struggle on the spiritual path, as many people are miserable, average people are happier. Spirituality, meditation. See, what will you do after realization? हाँ यही चक्कर है, क्या करूँगा मैं बाद में? See? Relax, man. Life is just a time pass. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Thought-free mind is consciousness. So deep sleep is consciousness? No. Why? Deep sleep is also a thought. Patanjali Maharshi defines Abhava pratyaya lambana vrittihi nidra. What is nidra? What is sleep? Where absence of waking and dream is the experience. Absence cannot be an object. I can't tell, hey, get me a glass of absence. No. Absence of what? So when the deep sleep is defined, abhava pratyaya lambana vritti, that thought which has absence as the object of knowledge, absence of what? What was the earlier experience? Waking and dream, everything is present, present, present. Deep sleep, everything is absent, absent, absent. So as much presence of thing is a thought, absence of a thing is also a thought. But do we fall in the purview of I am or I am not? We cannot have the option of experiencing our absence. Therefore, there is no need to assert I am present. Net result, you have transcended all the thoughts. This is what Patanjali says, that yogaha chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. So what are the chitta vritti? The one what he said pertain only to the waking. But the real vritti are three vrittis: Jagrat, Swapna and Sushupti. So all the three vrittis are transcended. Then only the truth is revealed. Therefore, Chitta vritti nirodha, that means you are supporting the waking experiences without becoming a waker. You are supporting the dream experiences without becoming a dreamer. You are supporting the deep sleep experience without going to sleep. If this is recognized properly, then alone we are abiding in the truth. This is the meaning of Patanjali. But all the way they way struggle, no thought, no thought, no. आने दो यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Let the thought come and go. How does it matter? You know, whatever you have given importance, that becomes the source of your miseries. You give importance to cleanliness, you will be miserable even in the hospital. Give importance to punctuality, you will be always miserable. Somebody will be always late. See? Therefore, we give zero importance to anything. Your mind dissolves. This is what Upanishad says. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. Experience where the speech comes back along with the mind. This is how in all the Upanishad, if you take the crux, this is the ultimate message. If you take Kenopanishad, न तत्र चक्षुर गच्छति न वाक् गच्छति न मनाः न विद्मः न विजानीमः यथा एतदनुशिष्यात्. You are asking me the question, tell me. You see, I can't tell you because it is not an object of experience through the sense organs. Na vaak gacchati, it cannot be described by words. It can't be felt by the mind. It can't be understood by the intellect. Nor can we know how to teach you. Oh, we have come to a wrong place. Yes, you have come to a wrong place. No, don't bluff like that, please. Your guru must have told you something. Yes, he told you. What is that? Okay, listen. Anyadeva tad viditat atha aviditat adi. The truth is other than the known and unknown. What is the truth is not told. What is known and unknown? What does it mean? You work. See? So known is effect. Unknown is cause. Anyad eva viditat aviditat. It is beyond cause and effect. The moment you drop cause and effect in your life, you are nearest to the divine. When Bhagavan wants to punish somebody, a virus is indicated in his head. Why? Because the sky is too high. See? But why my children don't listen to me? You ask them. How do you ask me why they don't? No, Swami, you know everything, you please tell. Okay, they know you are dumb. Swami, you also say. That means they also say, yes. See, Maharaj. So, niramayam, nishpratipam, nirakritim, nirashram, nirvapusham, niranisham, nirdvandva, nirmoham, alupta shaktikam, tamisham atmanu upaiti shashvatam. Vedo na diksha na chamunda na kriyam. Guru na shishyo na chayan na tayantra sampadaha. Mudradikam chapi na yatra bhasate. Tamisham atmanam upaiti shashvatam. Now this Avadhut Maharaj, na Vedaha, na Diksha, na Mundana Kriya, na Guru, na Shishya, na Yantra Sampada, na Mudra, all your supports are taken away. See, Maharaj, when you go to sleep, you prepare a lot of supports, isn't it? A proper temperature, everything is locked properly, and very nice bed, make it properly like that, and everything is there, and then light off this thing. I had to go to bathroom, finish that, and then now everything is done. Okay. And when you sleep, none of them have any value. See? When you go to sleep, I am going to Rigvedi sleep.